Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you really quickly how to create a public Google Calendar. So first off, you want to open your Chrome browser. So I have my Chrome web browser pulled up. I like to use this. It has all my credentials saved and it will automatically log me in. You can see my little picture over here. If you're not already logged in, log in, and then you can either click on this little square here, which gets you into your drive or your calendar. Or you can come up here to apps in the top left, click on that and get in your calendar that way. So it's just two different ways that you can get into your calendar. If you don't use Chrome and say use like Internet Explorer, you can pull your Internet Explorer up and just go to Google and get to it from this way. You just have to sign in and then same thing. Okay, so I have my calendars pulled up. And right now it's showing, I believe, the school one here. And you look down here on the left and it has a list of calendars. So there's my calendar, there's a CT calendar. So I have different calendars listed in here. If you want to create a calendar, you don't click up here. This actually creates an event. So I don't want to click on that. What I want to do is come down to this arrow and click it, drop down the menu, go to create new calendar. And I could say like CTE intro or whatever, for whatever class. Just double check, make sure it's got the right time zone. Everything should be right. The main thing here is that you go to share the calendar. Now it automatically says share it with people in your organization, so you could like send an email and share it that way. That's fine, but what we want to make sure we do is click make this calendar public. That means anyone can see it. So if I were a parent at home, I got on, I could see it. If I were Googling this calendar in China, it would pull up. So anyone can see it. Says, just gives you a little warning about it. You say yes, it's all right. And then you wait for a second. It's gonna, it says it's loading. There it is right here, CT intro. Okay. The best way to create an event in this calendar is I like to right click it and say create an event in here. That way you make sure it's in that calendar. Sometimes you'll create an event up here and it will be in the wrong calendar. So you can open it up and create an event, or you can just click on this arrow and create an event there. There's a lot of things you can do in your calendar. You can add Google Docs, you can add Google spreadsheets. And really, I just say play around with it if you want to do that stuff. There's YouTube videos on it, or Google has videos on it, or you can ask me or Mr. Decker. But for now, we just want to have the calendar and share it. So I got the little arrow and drop down menu, and I want to say share this calendar. Okay. We've already selected who we want to share it with. Okay, one second. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. You want to go to calendar settings. Okay. Once you're in calendar settings, I can now figure out how I want to share it from here. What it lets you do is it gives you a link that lets you embed it. If you look, the link is right here. I'm highlighting it in blue. If you copy this link and you send it to me in an email, I can take that link and insert it into the school web page on your website. So just for an example, if I go to our school website and I go to faculty and I go to well, let's just do it this way, faculty, and I go to Miss Jacobson's webpage and I go to students. She has had me insert that link, that embed link on her website for 2 calendars for 4 of her classes. And she can go into her Google calendars and actually change stuff in there, and as she changes it, it changes it in here. So she's in complete control of what's in this calendar. She doesn't have to, email me and tell me to change stuff or whatever. It's totally under her command. She can do whatever. She has homework due dates. She has, she's going to be having a review, whatever. She can put whatever she wants in here. So it's really nice. It's handy. something that you could use in your classroom, I think would be beneficial. If you have any questions about it, let me know. You can contact